she's sitting out there and we go, man, I think Jewel's gonna record this song because Jewel got this record deal on Atlantic Records, right? So we had written the song in Mexico. Nobody knew who Jewel was yet. And I was in the Rugburns and Jewel was like, I want to get a following like the Rugburns, remember? And I was like, come on the road with us. So she came on the road with us. So we went to Mexico and we wrote this song. Now when you saw us was the very next day we got back from Mexico. Because the night we got back, we went to La Posta Taco Shop. And La Posta Taco Shop is on University Avenue. It used to be where a lot of working girls would work the corners. You know what I'm talking about? And so there were like 3 prostitutes on the corner. It was 1 in the morning. It was a slow night for them. And I was sitting there with Jewel. We're outside and we get 6 rolled tacos with guacamole. And I remember telling you this the next day. So we're eating the 6 rolled tacos with guacamole. And I say to a couple of the prostitutes, I go, do you guys want some rolled tacos? So they sat down with us and we gave them some rolled tacos with guacamole. And we're sitting there and they go, you guys are folk singers? And we go, yeah. We just wrote this song in Mexico. It goes like this. And she goes, let me hear you guys do it. I go, we want to know who should sing it. So Jewel sang it for them, 3 prostitutes. And they were like, woo! And then I sang it for them too. And they're like, yeah. And then there was silence. I go, who should do it? And finally, one of them goes, honey, that white boy can't sing. You do it. So that's how Jewel ended up doing it. Now, we wrote it on a drug bust in Mexico. The pictures are on the internet. Tons of weed. We went out on a drug bust with these Mexican cops, federales, and they caught these drug smugglers, and it was so crazy. There was almost a shootout. We got pictures on the internet. If you type in Jewel drug bust photos, you'll see the photos of us with all this marijuana. So Jewel went back to the room, and then I wanted to hang out and stay with all the Mormon missionary kids because we had gotten like a kilo of weed given to us, me and Jewel, and then this woman put in some spaghetti sauce for a Mormon missionary spaghetti sauce feed. So everybody was kind of reenacting Lord of the Flies and everything. I came back to the hotel room and Jewel was asleep. We had busted into one of the rooms. I sat on the side of the bed and for some reason I just started going like this. I can make up a song about anything, I'm not kidding you. So Jewel wakes up and she goes, what's that? And I go, oh, it's just a little thing I'm working on. She goes, do the thing where you make up words. So I said, all right. So I started making up words to the song. And we wrote this thing really fast in Mexico. So I'll wait till it comes around again because it just passed me by. Maybe you could sing the second verse. So I look at her and I go, I hear the clock, 6 a.m. I feel so far from where I've been. I got my eggs, I got my pancakes too. Got my maple syrup, everything but you. I break the yolks, make a smiley face. I kinda like it in my brand new place. I wipe the spots off of the mirror, don't leave the keys in the door. I never put wet towels on the floor anymore, 'cause dreams last for so long. Even after you're gone. And I know that you love me, and soon I know you'll see you were meant for me, and I was meant for you. So you'll go, call my mom. Yeah, that's what you'll do. You got it? Okay. My mom should go for a while.
She was like, oh, I called my mom and she was out for a walk. Consoled a cup of coffee, but it didn't want to talk. Picked up the paper, it was more bad news. Hearts being broken, and people being used. Oh, put on my coat in the pouring rain. I saw a movie and it wasn't the same. It was happy, I was sad. It made me miss you, oh so bad. Dreams last so long, even after you're gone. You were meant for me,
So what happens is the song gets recorded, right? Let me do this. So the song gets recorded. Me and Jewel play the Leno show, and then she was opening for Liz Phair at the Wiltern Theater. It was before Jewel's record had broke big. So we recorded this song. We got to live at Neil Young's ranch, and Ben Keith was the producer. He was a pedal steel player in the Stray Gators. So we're living at Neil Young's ranch, and so we play the show, and then Sean Penn shows up to the show, and he's like coming down from cocaine, and he's got a broken nose, and he takes us back to Malibu because he had been living with Madonna, but their mansion burned down, so he was living in an Airstream trailer. And then me and Sean Penn are smoking weed outside, and as we're sitting there smoking weed, we go outside to take a piss and everything. One thing leads to another, and he goes, "I'm gonna direct a video for that song you wrote with Jewel, You Were Meant for Me." But it didn't go well, that video. So then they had to redo it. Somebody else did it. And what happens is the video ends up becoming really crazy famous. So I'm going like this to Jewel. Pretend you're Jewel. And I'm going. If you look at the video, this is what goes on. And I'm not wearing a shirt. It was the 90s. It was MTV. And I'm looking really forlorn. We end up hosting the MTV Music Awards from the place where me and Jewel lived in La Jolla. We were the remote host of that. So you never know what song's going to become popular, is what I'm trying to say to you guys. On a drug bust. I brush my teeth, I put the cap back on. I know you hate it when I leave the light on. Pick a book up, turn the sheets down, take a drink and a good look around. I put on my PJs and I hop in the bed. I'm half alive, but I feel mostly dead. I tell myself it'll all be alright. I shouldn't think more tonight. Dreams last for so long, even after you're gone. I know you love me, but soon I know you will see you were meant for me, and I was meant for you. You were meant for me, and I was meant for you. Yeah. It's Lisa Sanders, everybody.